Hello my dear friends, so today I'm showing you my blue bee, which I completed a few days ago, almost after I finished my other video. And I just want to show you what I was using in this project, because I wasn't showing it in my last video. I was too in a rush to make that video, and I have good news because I actually found the video I've lost, so I hope here you will see it in this video. First of all, I'll show you DMC I've used in here. It's regular colors, DMC 995, 823, and what is this color? Well, I have the key. I'll show you which one. 3846. And how come I don't have the number here? Wait a second, there are key here. Basically all the materials you can see here, and some beads I replaced. It must be 820. It must be. I did not have a Rainbow Gallery Whisper thread, so it's replaced with silks and with black silk from NPI and silk lame. So I used 2 strands of silk and 1 silk lame together as a blend. And Caron I had all the original ones, as well some beads. So instead of 18802, I've used the replacement, which doesn't really look that different, and I like the way it turned, so no problem with that. As well, I found the Ukrainian I needed, which is 033. I found after I stitched it, I thought I did not have, so I replace it. With silk lame together with blending filament from my previous design I've stitched, Mirabilia Midnight Fairy. And also I've used this treasure braid instead of 026. I've used this one. I took it from one of my mandalas because it looks so similar, so I was happy about it. And obviously the Ukrainian here. I'm taking video outside because I don't wanna replace all my room. Usually for the video I have to move the table, the kitchen table. And this is 2 colors of Caron. And the beads. I think Nora made a mistake, because I actually look online, and this 42052, I wanted to compare the colors I had, and I could not find it. Gave me the picture of this color, so just pay attention when you order or whatever. And obviously this color I've used, this one I had. You don't need much of all the materials because the design is quite small, so I think that's it. And obviously the black silks, which I don't have it right now with me, don't know. Prepare myself very quickly because I'm traveling, and I need to make everything as quick as possible, otherwise I won't be able to make a video after I'm back. I have too many things to do, and my school starts, so everything together. I took big piece of fabric, natural linen, and originally I wanted to use it for dragonflies from Nora, but I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna use the second part for the butterfly. I think the free chart or the chart, I don't know which one, but I'll see. And the bee, let me tell you, she's so pretty. I do have original pin from Jesnan, and I just forgot that I had it and did not put it in a picture together, but Oh, now I understand why I'm so obsessed with that bee. The minute I've seen it on Nora's Patreon, because this is a chart from Nora's Patreon app, and you have to be a member. Every month, plus minus, she makes a new design, and every year then she deleted the old designs, so the people who were not part of Patreon, they won't be able to get charts. So yeah, look at the pretty blue bee. I regretted that I did not change her DMC to silks, even I had them, and yeah, a little bit upset with that. Also, I made those dots off center because the whole bee, it's not equal. How to say? I forgot. I forgot the words now, guys. And you can see this is my replacement. Instead of Whisper, I've used this blend, 3 strands. 2 of them are silks NPI, they're quite thick, and silk lame. It's a little bit sparkly, but just a little bit slightly. I just did not want to order for a few stitches the whole thing, otherwise I would order more, and I'm trying to buy less than I usually do, but if I want to, I will. I just wanted to use for this design everything I had. And also in this video I want to show you some of my pins, because I have people asking me to show my pins. I have probably 99% of Just Nan original pins, and I have some I bought similar look, but yeah, I will tell you which one originals or which are not. Basically here, this one is not original. This is from Taya, from Ukraine. Yeah, even sometimes charms are the same. I was buying them because of the leaf is different or whatever. But they're all are my favorite because I was collecting them for so long. And I will show you more just in a second. So I prepare for you some pins to see, and this is my original, again, collection. I'm saying all the time because there are pins which are looking similar as Just Nan, because they use the same charms from China, probably from Susan Clark and other stores, and women making their own pins with different beads and sometimes Swarovski crystals. Some of them it was hard for me to get, and some of them I was really dreaming to get, and I was getting as a present. And I'm really grateful to all of people who were helping me to collect them, because you know, it was not easy. And I can't really remember now all the charms, but I'll try to show you it as accurate as possible. So let's start from the Halloween, because there are some charms, pins which were in a store I was lucky to get somewhere in the middle of America, and they were very rare. I have not even seen them before till I saw it there in the store. And for example, these 2 spiders, I see them very rare in collection of those people who collected them, and they're pretty. Some of them, they still have glue. I did not keep them in the original boxes. Even I have the original boxes, but I always wanted to have them outside of those packs. And yeah, I like this one. I even got, I think from Taya, similar. I'll be showing you sometimes similar pins, but you can see Taya's needle is longer, and Taya needles are better quality because they really go in the pin cushion much easier than Jasnan's. This is the back. I think I bought either this cat. No, I think this cat I bought double, so I'm not sure. I think in Ukraine I have another one like this. But okay, let's move Taya pin. Again, Taya is a woman who lives in Ukraine, and she makes pins, not just someone looking like Jasnan, but also her own. And again, when I was collecting all these pumpkin pins, I thought that's it, only one, and that's it. But no, there are more and more and more, and I hope I have them all. I'm not sure because it's been years since I stopped collecting all those pins, but this is kind of my Halloween collection. Of course, you can put here owls, and I have 3 of them. Should have brought some tray, probably will be easier to show. Beautiful pin. This one's really beautiful. And also when I was collecting owls, I was like, okay, I get owl, and then I see another owl, and then another one right here, and the third one. They're all different, but they're all owls. All right, what we're gonna see next? Probably Christmas. For Jasnan Biscarnu, there are 5 pins, and they're all here. And okay, let's start. Let's start from this one. This is just for the cube. Again, another cube. This was for some other design just then. I won't be able to remember. And also this one, also for the cube. And 5 pins for Christmas Biscarnu. Merry 15. If you watch my channel for a long time, you would probably know how hard it was to get that Biscarnu, the whole story, how it arrived to me. And this is 5 pins were for that Biscarnu. They were in a kit. I still have the original box, and not the box, the cover, but I don't mind because I'm not gonna try to sell them. Hopefully not. As well, you can put for, you can say this one also Christmas because it was for the ornament. The minute it came out, I was hunting for those dragonflies together with the ornament. It was really hard. Now I'm looking for the kit for the other cube, tea party or something like that, and I can't find another 2. I think it was 5 of them or 3 of them, maybe 3 of them. Wait a second, it's another cube. I need to stitch it because everyone stitched it already. I bought it one of the first one, but still have not managed to stitch it. It's very pretty design and pretty pins. And I have also from Taya similar ones. Again, I will show you, but this is Taya pin, the cup, and this is Jasnan. This is Taya's, and this is Jasnan one. Maybe I can find quickly Taya's one. Okay, I guess it's what I was making. This is hers, and I like them all because they're different. But let's go back to Jasnan. So few more pins, and again, I am not sure about this pin. I kind of have doubts about this pin. I can't remember this one, because the needle is quite short, but not sure if it's Taya's or Jasnan. This one was hard for me to get, the tomato one. Butterfly, this was one of my first one. Another butterfly. This is the flower. I bought it in Las Vegas, the Hitchcock. Pineapple. I found one of the first one on YouTube probably, and then I show it and everyone started calling that store has the symbol pineapple, and I think Justin made just for them the pineapple pin. I'm sure they ran out of those pineapple pins years ago, because everyone started buying them from that store. This is a sun. It was a kit together with triangle form Jasnan design. This was together with another bird, I guess. The mouse also was with triangle design. The bee. What else? I think that's it from Jasnan. Yeah, I think the flower was together with that bird. This one, I can't remember now. And sunflower is one of my favorite, because sunflower is a symbol of Ukraine. I have a bee right next to me right now. So you can see more pins. This was a pocket, I guess, the ship. The ship was with a pocket. Yeah, I guess that's it. And quickly, I want to show you Taya's pins, as I did show you the Mary 15 from Jasnan. I'll be showing you just in a second. This is a butterfly from Taya, looking similar, but okay, just to compare, but it's not. Can you see? But I get it anyway because I wanted to have, and her pins are better quality, as I mentioned before. This is the turtle. A castle was series of pins as well, together with no, this is this one, and together with the fairy. So this was kind of like a kit. I'm really happy I got it. I am really happy. I will be very disappointed now if I would not buy it from her, because I love all those pins. Actually, I found more from Taya for her kit, so it's 4. So maybe Jasnan was also having 4, and one of those pins somewhere, I don't know. I'll triple check. I need to clean my collection. Yeah, I guess that was a kit together with this one, with a fan, which I was doubting, this pin. Anyways, this is also beautiful pins, summer theme, the bear. This one I bought first from Taya. I could not get it from Jasnan, and I just decided to get it. So I will have it, but then I bought the original pin. You can see they are different, but I like them both. This is the winter ones. Let me show you them all together. Beautiful. And Mary 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people like Taya's pins better than Mary's 15. For me, I like them all. That's why I got them all. Why not? This is from Woodwell Stories. And I really like this fish. It's gorgeous. No idea, this is Taya's or this is Jasnan's. I think Jasnan had this one, no? No idea, I can't remember now. But this is what I was telling you about the pins, which are similar to Jasnan, but not. Like, for example, this rose. Also, this one, Taya's pin. And few more from Taya. I also was collecting the primitive hair pins, and I don't collect them anymore because I like their scissor fobs more than anything. Pins I was buying just all together, and there are a few from another designer. There are tons of them on Etsy, you can see it. There are more from primitive hair. They're beautiful. And they're different. They're handmade. Yeah. So I think that's it. And the muse I will show you now, or in other video I will see. And then you will see the video which I promise you to show. So I'm at the place of my girlfriend in Zaporozhye in Ukraine, and would like to show you some of her work. Maybe you remember I was showing the beginning of this fairy, but just in case I will show you again. And the fabric faded because the hand-dyed threads, you can see right here, she washed the cross-stitch work when it was done, and now it looks like that. Of course, you can try to get rid of it with vinegar or with lemon, but it could be even worse. So she decided to get nice frame, and maybe it won't be that visible when it will be on a wall. But this is Muka by Mirabilia, and she is also done by me, and it's framed at my mom's place. Also, the piece of fabric, mind that you will need bigger than 1/4, bigger than standard one. Next is Riolis. She was stitching it before the war. Now I don't know who will stitch it in Ukraine, because it's first of all impossible to get, second of all, with all this situation, no desire to do it. And it's stitched on 14th count of Ada. Lots of colors, and it's memories from our childhood, because we had candy, and the cover was very close to this design, and also it's from fairy tale. In my memories, I remember it as a fairy tale story. Next design from Luca-S. This is a boy, and it's quite large design, stitched on 18th count, I think 18th count, maximum 16th count of Ada. And I love the water lily here. Everything you see looks like very complicated work, and besides the size, it's not an easy job. But this boy looks like her husband when he was little. That's why she stitched it, maybe. This is a memory for him. He actually does look like him. Now he's older, obviously. And this, I think also Riolis, the pair of cats. She has very, very similar cats. And another one is white, but white they got later. But these two cats living downstairs. And it's stitched on super large fabric. I think it's 11th or something like that. And here we are, dimensions. As I've heard from my other cross-stitch friend, she stitched tons of dimensions, and she was stitching them for years. She told me this was her hardest job, but sometimes you just don't have enough time, and it seems like you stitch it forever, and it seems like it's difficult. Sometimes you just there and you cross stitch and you don't realize how difficult it is, because sometimes easy job looks like difficult one. So I need to stitch it to judge it. But again, I was stitching dimensions petite, the window shopping. It seems for me super difficult, but then when I finish it, it's like, it's very easy. Not very easy, but it's not that difficult as I thought it was, because I was stitching it for at least months and a half altogether because of the lack of time. This is a house also either from Letty Stitch or from Luca-S. These kits are not as expensive as Dimensions, but they are detailed, very detailed, and they're complicated, I think. It seems like she replaced fabric here. I think it was white Ada, but I really like how it's torn on this fabric, and very unique. Not too many people stitch it. And she made a wish. They were building a house, and now they live in it. I think it was just a motivation. Or she wanted to get a house as quickly as possible. Next is also Luca-S or Letty Stitch. I think it's Luca-S. Really big design as well, same like a boy. I'm not sure about the name of this cross stitch, but also Luca-S, they just put the number of their kits without saying what is the name, and you can create your own name. To me, it's a Ukrainian girl. Also, the background is very similar, but it could be also a Moldovan girl. But the clothes really reminds me of Ukrainian lady. But yeah, the wreath on her hair, her head, the jewelry. It's cute, really cute. I remember I was 5 years old, and my auntie, she had lots of geese, and one of them bit me on my leg. I still have a not a scar, but a mark. So I love them so much still. I'm just scared of them if they will come too close to me, but sometimes I pet them. I'll show you closer. Sorry if you hear the noise on the background, know what it is. We have tons of sirens, alarms every single day. So maybe it's something like that, I don't know. Another Dimensions, also gold collection, and it's stitched on 18th count of Ada. And she was stitching it during the war. Tons of details here, and tons of memories will be as well, because people who are living in Ukraine, they spend lots of time in basements or in special places underground where they can be safe. So some of her work she was stitching there, because you sit there and just cannot really move to do anything. And she was stitching a lot that time, but now not a lot because she is volunteering now. beautiful design. Also there is another pair one, she's stitching it now, and there are two Asian women similar to her, will look together. Amazing. This design I think I was showing you before. It's hydrangea, and I've stitched it as well. Actually, some of my cross-stitch framed pictures here with my friend. When missile hit the apartment, we moved some of the stuff. And this is an owl by Ukrainian design company. You can see it here, VDV. And it's beaded design. She said it was quite interesting to stitch, but it's taken time because you have to really make this job right and place the beads. Also here you can see the colors, and you can make your own kit by choosing different kind of beads, and you can see grams on each color how much you need. Obviously you have to have a little bit spare one, because in case beads will fall down or you will lose some, everything could happen. So my advice to you to get more beads than they ask, but usually they ask a little bit more. And her daughter loves owls, that's why she decided to stitch it for her. Also, she stitched it in basement during the war. This is designed by Lanarte. This is, to me, I call it Arabic woman, but it could be any woman from Muslim countries. And this is favorite job of my mom. It's in our lounge at her house. One day I asked her, it's time to replace this picture, it's kinda old. She said, no chance, because this is the favorite cross-stitch pictures of hers. And also all the neighbors who come to visit my mom, they love her and they sit and sometimes they just stare at the picture. So, yeah. I have a pair design as well, will be stitched one day. Also with a column, but the lady is standing there. It's not full stitch, as you can see. It's unprinted. I think it's 27 count of not linen, but some of the fabric Lanarte like to use, and you have to place your job on right direction, otherwise the print will not match the cross stitch. So you have to be very careful when you start these designs, but I mentioned it before in my videos as well. Now you will see a few Mirabilias, and this is Ophelia. She's stitched on original fabric, the color I mean, in the count obviously. She's very bright, very beautiful. To me, she is one of the most beautiful designs which Nora created. Very unique, and yes, I like it very much. Bead job here quite large compared to new ones, and takes some time. I stitched her in Kiev a few years ago, just before the war started in Ukraine. Another design, this is favorite design of Julia and one of the most stitched ones by us. I could see how many times cross stitchers they starting her on different fabrics, and yeah, always interesting to see her. Also tons of beads here, and new DMC colors we use in her. She's amazing, very interesting to stitch. I also stitched her, so I know. And yeah, she's bright. She's definitely one of the top ones. Bestseller, I would say. Another Mirabilia, Lily of the Woods. Oh, the previous one was Eliana. Sorry, sometimes I forget to mention the name of the cross stitch because I think everyone knows already. But it's not true. So the fabric is not the one calls for, but with a glare, with a metallic thread. And yeah, here you will need 1 kilo of treasures and 1 kilo of krenik. I remember it because you have to prepare yourself for this design. It was gifted to me by my friend, and I stitched her in 2017, I think. Also framed, and it's in my parents' apartment. And the last one, the mermaid. This is Enchanted Mermaid by Mirabilia. Let me show you her a little bit closer. She was collecting 2 years all the materials for her because she needs a lot of treasures and crystals from Swarovski, but they were packed in Mill Hill boxes. Yeah, look how many beads she has. She's quite heavy. She's also framed. Mine one is framed, and yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites, especially from mermaids. She is big. She is really big. Love her so much. I will never get tired looking at her. Okay guys, that's it, because tomorrow I'm traveling and I still need to do tons of stuff, otherwise I'll talk to you a bit longer, but I think you had a good time looking at all the pictures, and thank you for the comments. Julia will see them because she can read English, and I'm saying thank you in advance.